So what you have to do is to go into open up Google Chrome to just do it. It's very simple. Just click this icon with red, yellow, green, with a blue circle. Of course, you have already opened it. So you have to open a new tab. Just click the plus to open a tab, and type over here jetbrains.com. Now this will redirect you to the owner of Pycharm, which is JetBrains. The first way is to go through here. The second way is to search or open a new tab and search Pycharm. This is what I mostly do in most PCs. Now over here, you have to click on the first link. It may take a while because this website is, huge. So what you have to do now, this is all the features you can go down. Just ignore this. And what you have to do is just click X over. First over here, this will appear cookies and IP address. You can just, this is just for third-party services, which is not good for your computer. It may steal your data, and data stealing may lead to your hacking, and your PC would be gone. So I click on no thanks and click on the X over here, and then you should click on download. Now this page will appear. It is for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Now to check what operating system you're using, just check the UI. For Mac, you may see something called a dock. I'm using Windows, so it may be like this round thing. If you just scroll down the computer, it will be a round thing with full of icons, and there will be something up. If you go really up, there will be something appearing. So please do that immediately. Okay, if it is a Mac, okay. To check a Windows device, first check my UI and your UI. As you can see, you have to first check a button which looks like a window in 3 dimension. And then the second should be type here to search. If you don't see it, you may be using another version. Then here should be a Cortana button. If you hover it, it says talk to Cortana. These both may depend on which year of the computer you're using. And these are full of icons like the Mac. But only thing here is that there are even more icons to open up here. Click here, there is battery. Here's the internet icon, which you can connect to your internet. The language chooser, the time chooser. And then here are all your messages. Now, if it looks like Windows with bunch of icons, then you, before clicking on download, press the window key, press the key on your computer which looks like this icon and press on R. Just hold them. And then over here you have to type win-ver, no spaces. Click OK. And as you can see, here it is. Microsoft Windows version 20H2. This depends on when or how old is your computer. Sorry. So over here, if it says over here Windows 10, you're using the latest version. If it says for 8.1 or 7, then that's a good sign. If it shows over here Vista, then please download the older version. But you may get viruses. So I recommend you using Windows 7 app if it shows here. So for Linux, however, I can't show you a Linux machine because I already have things, but I cannot use it now because it is only for my parents. So over here, ask your parents first. As you can see, if you don't want to ask your parents, I recommend you asking your parents first for, hey mom or dad, can I download this app? I recommend you first giving permission to your parents. Otherwise, your parents' data may drain because this is about 348 megabytes. Now, this is the community version, which is free. Yeah, but it has only limited features, and since we are not going to learn Python the professional way, I recommend you to download community. However, professional is for even more advanced features like JavaScript and SQL. Now we are going to be learning about databases. But they're just too hard, so I don't recommend. We are not going to be learning about databases. That is what SQL. JavaScript is something else. And if you're in your parents' laptop, just ask them, do you have Pycharm installed? And as you can see, tell which version they have. If it is community, okay. If it is professional, then you may have to go through another basis of learning. So just click on community and just click on download, the black button, not the blue button. This will be free for about only 30 days. Then it will ask you, can you please give me money? Like this. So click the download black button. If you click on the up one, it will just redirect to the same page. And just click on download, the black button. And it may take some time. If it does not start, just click on this direct link and just wait for the download to happen. I've already downloaded this, so please pause the video and keep checking on this. If it is 348 out of 348, click it. So then open up File Explorer on Windows and click on Downloads. double click, and then you should see over here Pycharm. You should over here see Pycharm Community Edition 2020.3.2.exe. Just click on it. It depends on your hardware. I'm not using a professional PC. Now you can just give your data to your parents back. But since now it may take a while. Now over here it says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And over here, don't click on any button. You may not see this, but click on yes. Now this will open. Now let's click on next. And this will show you the installation folder. So space required is about 840.3 megabytes. The space required is so much important. If you have less, well, like 100 megabytes, sorry, 440 megabytes remaining, I do not recommend you to download this. Just, you will have still space. Nobody has that much space. Click on next. And as you can see, create desktop shortcut. Do not add anything. If you want easier access, you can just put it, but it's okay. You can still search. Update context menu, add open folder as project. We are going to be using this future sometime, so over here, create associations, check on .py, and update path, add launchers directory to path. I want you to check all of these, but I do not recommend you to do this. This is optional. So let's click. I'm going to use the unoptional. I'm going to do optional. Click next. It's okay. Don't just click on anything and click on install. Now you're like, what is this thing? What is that thing? It is just something that all the files that it contains. As you can see, it is downloading it. It takes some while. Now, if you click on show details, please do not say what does this .jar does, like this, and wait for it. It may take some time. So this is kind of an entertaining. Now this is it for part 1. The video is not end, but the part is end. Okay, so it takes so much time. I don't know why. Extract modules, output folder, editing. So I will be back. Just everything is taking time. So as you can see, it is saying your computer must be restarted in order to complete the installation of Pycharm Community Edition. Do you want to reboot now? I recommend you to reboot, but first what you have to do before you click that button is over here open the tab. Just if you're having 3 ones, just click on any of them and click on this star. So after that this will appear, so just start it. And then click the last one available. So I'm not going to reboot because I'm recording. So let's click finish, and we click type here to search if you're using Windows 10, and type in Pycharm over here and click on open. That's taking some time. Now in the next video I'm also going to, this will be the same thing but a little bit different. Data sharing. Help JetBrains improve this. And what this does is just whatever I will explain you in simple language. This means that it helps the developer JetBrains it sends data to them whatever you're doing to improve the app. I do not recommend you to do this, so click on don't send. If you're feeling like if in the future you will be like, oh, why didn't I click on send anonymous statics so this bug can be fixed? Sorry. So I recommend you to click on don't send. You can always Google it, so click on don't send. And this is if you already have downloaded. So do not import settings. I do not have it installed, so let's click OK. So it is taking its time. Here we are. This is pretty much Pycharm. In that video, this will be an older UI because because in that video I was using a backup. So, and that video is already recorded, but this video will be first uploaded. So let's create a new project, and let's type over here hello Pycharm. Now it is doing its thing. And over here I recommend you to check on don't show tips and then click on close. Now it is creating virtual environment. it is taking so much time, and I wish I could create more of these videos. I have now total about 2 of them. I will make some some will be presentations, and some will be code alongs. So it is just uninstalling these things to the latest versions. It is just saying it to just waste your time. When I was using this about 2 years ago, I was about to say one, but yeah, I was about to say one, but I suddenly realized that it is 2021, not 2020. Now here it is. You can just do any code you want. So hope you guys liked this video. So hope you did. This is a long video, so smash the like button. It took so much effort, but see you guys next time. Goodbye.